Sounds like it.
Is that one recording? I think it is. To tell the story of STS, you know, you can't tell the story of STS without Rushville, Indiana. You can't tell the story of STS without the Dirty 30. And you can't tell the story of STS without the Cow Pie Classic, because this is such a vitally important thing for you guys. I've been here a few years.
Yep.
But, and it's a great event, but you guys have been here from the beginning.
Yeah, we've only missed 1 year. We've been going, like when we first started, you know, we got into it late into the year. You know, we did Uncle John's Dirty Ride. That was the first one we'd ever done. Had no idea what we were doing. We went out and rode. Dad and I were on the tandem. Jared was the only one that actually had a gravel bike.
It sucked.
And
I mean, I worked on that. Isn't that the one that I worked on?
You might have.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Oh yeah, Jared. Yeah,
he's got a great gravel bike now. But.
Right. But like, yeah, and then we get out. We didn't know that, you know, we'd done training routes a little bit of, 10, 15 miles. But then when you actually get out onto the race and, it's 25, 30 miles and you're like, we didn't have GPS back, the Garmin's or anything like that. So it was just, hopefully we'll see a sign. Maybe we're not lost. I don't know. And then it turned into, the next year we was the first year of Cow Pie starting out. And
you guys have been doing this for a while, and we, as much as we talk about STS as a family, I kind of feel like we need to get somebody else and make him sit down with us. You think we can get your dad to come talk to us?
I think so.
Okay. So Greg.
Yes, sir.
It's just me. Yeah, we're talking, continuing to tell the story of STS. You can't tell the story of STS without the Cow Pie Classic. And this is something you guys have been doing for a few years. So the first question I've got that I want to kind of talk to you guys about. Did you start out to be cyclists? Because I don't think you guys did. I think it was just more of a
hobby. Like, I remember growing up just biking around the block. So I remember when we started, a long ride for us was 5 miles. That was our long ride. Let's go around the block. It's 5 miles.
Well, when we started with Joshua, he was in a Burley. He couldn't even ride a bike. That's how long we've been biking. Prior house was basically on a road that if you saw 3 cars down it a day, that was big. So
that was heavy traffic.
That was heavy traffic, but I've always had a bike and I've always enjoyed biking. I've never had done anything serious. It was a mode of transportation for me when I was 8, 9 years old, and it just kind of kept going. Yes. But you asked about Cow Pie. I mean, this might have been one of our first, or our second organized event. I know that our first organized gravel race was Uncle John's Dirty Ride in St. John's, Michigan. We were riding, Joshua, Jared, and I were riding, I don't know, somewhere local around our house. And one of them says, "Hey, we ought to do this." And I'm thinking, oh man, that is crazy. It's like, I don't think we're ready. And furthermore, what are we riding?
Yeah.
Joshua, what are you riding on?
Well,
and we couldn't get an STS bike at that time because there was no STS.
That's right.
So there you go.
Josh got one as soon as he found out that we existed.
I did.
But this has become a tradition for you guys. And like I've seen this this happens in all kinds of aspects of life. People have holiday traditions that we always go to grandma's house for Thanksgiving, but this has definitely become a family thing last year. Because Jared was here last year, right?
Yeah.
Jared flew home from. He was living in South Dakota at the time. He flew home for the cow pie 2 years ago. Our oldest son Nathan flew up from North Carolina, and 2 years ago participated in the cow pie.
Yep.
And this year we've got Joshua and me, Tracy. What do you call
Edgar.
them?
Edgar and Zed.
Edgar and Zed. Edgar and Zed, we love you, even though that's not your real names. We even love you when it's your real name.
Good, how are you?
Doing okay.
So we're lost without our family, and this is Sarah. She's a big part of the family. She's lovely.
I love
And she
Andy.
loves people.
Andy's the best.
She lies. She's great at it. So.
I'm being honest. You are the best.
You're awesome. You're too
Aw.
nice. I'm never nice to people on camera, Sarah. Now you have to be nice.
Got you being nice, Andy. How does it make you
I
feel?
hate it. I hate it. So we got Mama Cook who always takes always takes better pictures than me. So.
It's not.
You ready, Josh?
Getting there.
How much time do we have?
Ours starts at like 9:10. So
Oh, seriously?
yeah, I thought we had
40
a little more
minutes.
time.
I thought it started at 10.
I thought so too. But no.
9:10 for the 30 mile.
9:30.
Talking about this motorcycle coming by.
Don't forget to do the raffle for the last few wheels at the New York today. We have a raffle tickets over and make sure you keep track of it.
There we go.
Hi, Diane.
Alright.
I really don't like this, but okay. Here, right here. Yeah, I see.
We also want to make sure that for today. Yes.
Nothing to fix it.
I don't carry a pump anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's go Pam and Donnie. Unfortunately, they were flat. This is not the way we want to meet.
flat. No.
Got a flat.
No, we're good. Go, go, go.
But it was fun up to this point, though.
It was.
What? Yeah.
So this is take two. We're gonna actually hit the record button, get the camera on. So
Works
Tracy, we've tried this once before, but somebody had too much bourbon, and we don't want to point fingers because it's gonna be at me. Anyway, we have 4 important questions for you. First and foremost, who is your favorite person in all of the STS family? Now, don't just look at this little cute girl over here.
Make some noise.
I'm a mom of 4 kids, and I know you don't play favorites. Always ends wrong. You might know
you
in
can
your
just
heart,
say it's me.
but you never say it out loud.
I was out there cheering your kid on. You can say thank you, I guess. But anyway, that's fine.
Okay, thank you for cheering my kid on.
With Eric Wesner.
Don't play favorites. That's fine. So, where is your favorite place to go ride a bike?
Favorite place to ride a bike?
No, we got to be better than that. Where's your favorite place to ride your STS bike?
Favorite place to ride my STS bike? We have had fun at all of the races, but we also love to go on the river trail. We live in town, and you can just go and go for miles, and we really like that.
Is it a rail trail or is it flat?
It is not. It is paved, though.
Is that the one we rode on?
No.
No, okay.
Unless you've been to Lansing.
I've never been to Lansing.
Nope, it's similar though. Yeah, you were in Albion.
Cool. So you like the trail? Okay. So that's question number 2. Your third question is, what is your favorite event that you've ever been to?
Favorite event that I've ever been to?
Kind of at the cow pie. I mean, say what we want to. It's fine.
The cow pie
Joe's over
is
there. He's gonna be
awesome.
happy.
The Cowboy's awesome. The Dirty 30's awesome. There is one year where I did both run and ride at the Dirty 30.
Because
So
you have emotional problems.
I do. I'm a mother of 4 kids. I told you that.
Come here. If I can't. Oh! I hope that didn't hurt your elbow. I don't have my kid's 20 something, so I can't even lead to him. Definitely can't pick him up.
So we can do awards.
Your favorite event? So the Dirty 30 is always very important to us, and this one's very important to us. And then you actually ride a very special bike. It was the Pathless Pedal Adventure.
Yep.
So Russ had this one. So your bike is actually we have a new paint job on it. But
The
what
paint
do you
jobs,
like?
I'm sure it's way better now.
It is way better.
Carissa Gear and Bill Burke finishing up.
Rena, you have to wait. You have to
What
wait.
is your favorite? What do you like about your STS Adventure?
It is a really good fit. I love how light it is. I mean, you feel like you can just take it anywhere. It feels great on the pavement. It feels great on the gravel. Like even the transition, pavement to gravel, it's so easy. You feel solid, stable, riding down the gravel.
And you're the only one on an adventure here today.
I think I am.
Everybody
I
else
think I
is
am.
a crusader. Josh didn't like you enough to make you a new bike, so we just recycled.
We do what we can.
Anyway, STS Family, this is Tracy Sway something.
Sway.
Sway, yeah. The guy
Sway.
at the thing said it right, I can't say it.
That's because we know him.
But this has been 4 important questions.
At mile almost 16.
At mile 16, so they're halfway.
How long can we do this? Oh my God. So I will cut this as a picture and you can say, you have a picture of Andy's arm shaking like crazy.
All right, look in pro. All right, let's do female.
What's the old line from Sports Center? Raise your hands in the air and wave them around as if there are no repercussions.
Looks like there was Heather Hardy.
You beat your mom.
All right, that
Pretty
is
bad.
your top 5.
That person's standing
She got
on
beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, juice left in those legs there. Nice job. Put them in the air. Give them a round of applause. Very good. Nice job.
Are still going to swing.
They ain't gonna stay. Won't go. There we go.
Oh, see, there they go. They're going to spin. And they're going to smack the bike, and then I'm going to be sad.
All male category, Avery Pritchett.
So here we are. Race is over, and I rode with you guys.
Yeah.
But I don't have a medal. I think I'm being mistreated. Leave that on. You earned it. You earned it.
There you go.
I have glasses on. That's good enough.
It's
It's getting stuck in my do-rag.
It's kind of stuck on everything.
So we've got. Are we all in here still? We got 4th place.
Yes.
4th place overall. second place overall,
Her husband,
and then
now you're on
third.
your winning
third place
ways. Just get up
for
on the
women.
top.
Yep.
But not overall, no.
Not overall, no.
So what'd you think, man? Were you happy with what you did today? You got anything to say?
No.
Nothing?
No.
You were talking when we were riding.
Yeah, it was hard, but I
Those
made
hills,
It was hard, but you made it.
going up the hills is fun, right?
We are going to have more awards.
We're gonna kick you off screen if you don't say yes.
it. Yes, it was. It was fun.
You caught me on a hill.
Yes, I sure did. I caught you on a hill.
Eric, what'd you think, man?
I think it was great. There was this really big hill that went on for a while that was really steep. But the last hill coming up close to the finish was made up for that hill. It's long, steep, and fun.
How fast do you think you were going?
I know at least maybe like 25 miles an hour.
I clocked Zion at 30. So you were probably, we were doing like 31.
All kinds of cool
So cool.
as well.
So what do you have to say to, who do we want to thank for this?
Joshua. What?
Just because he makes the bikes, powder coated the bike. I mean, I designed the bike.
You
What about
made
me?
the company. He makes
Thank you
the
very much.
bike.
No, you love your bike?
Yeah, because Joshua made it.
I love these kids. They're great.
Now we got it.
Okay. Are we in?
Are we good?
Yeah.
Now
So
we got
Speedy,
it.
we've been talking, about who we are as a company. We talked a lot about Josh and his family. You've done this race with the Cooks a few times, right?
Yep.
So what's the most important thing? Doing it with the Cooks or just being a part of the race? How much do we like these people? I guess that's the question that we're asking.
Are we talking the Cooks or are we talking the Cantwells?
The Cooks.
We love the Cooks,
Okay, there
but I
we go.
love the Cantwells equally.
So I need to stop saying bad things about.
Yeah, we should
Josh.
probably not say bad things about Josh.
But no, this is one of our favorite events. Like
It is.
The two that stick out for us is like we did a big thing at Dirty 30, and then this is just a great event. And
Yes.
Joe does a phenomenal job. Yeah, Joe.
I've been with them, Jill, this is his wife. I've been with them since year 1. This is year 7 for us. So, yeah.
Awesome. How'd you do today?
I did good. All I had to do was sweep, which is my jam. I get to go after the last wave, make sure nobody gets left behind on course, help anybody that gets hurt. We had 2 riders that unfortunately crashed, thus why the change of jersey, because it wasn't just dirty and sweaty, it had blood from the other riders on it, so gross.
You had the Disco Glam jersey on
Yes,
today.
I did. I have my favorite one with the purple with the QR code on it, so kind of
Awesome.
sad, but a little bit of hydrogen for the oxide. We'll
And
take
you'll
care
be
of that.
good.
I'll be good to go.
So how'd the Slayer do?
It did awesome. There's a section called Shake, Rattle, and Roll, and I got a PR on it, and I took a picture
awesome.
of my computer, so I will have that posted.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
it's
this-
flashing.
This is
So-
the newest frame that we
So,
got.
oh yeah. Oh.
Finish. Oh, just took him at the line.
Yeah. Awesome.
Our camera
Sorry.
person didn't pan, but that was awesome.
That's okay. We're more important than them, and we're better looking. So.
I got a bald head now. So.
Oh, and a flat, and he still came in like top 10.
Jeez. But
This
yeah.
was a lot prettier and a lot cleaner prior to the race, by the way. It was freshly washed.
This is our Plus bike. This is one that Speedy's helped develop. I always try to give credit when people help us out. This is something I've been thinking about for a while, but you're the one that said you pushed for it and said we got to have something like this. Wheels by Velocity. So again, sticking with the family.
Yep.
But
It caters to races like this. Coast to coast was my real goal for this bike. I like doing rough courses, sandy courses. So that's what this bike's going to be for.
awesome. Well, this is the Speedster. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
So a part of the journey of the STS is not only these special events that we participate in, and we've talked about the family kind of thing. Do you like your bike? I mean, does anybody like their bike? Or
Definitely.
What bike? Which
That was-
one? Which one are you talking about?
yours is the orange one.
I kind of like the paint job in the other one, and it's kind of like set up to fit me. I really like the way the one with the ghost flames just kind of feels like home.
You pull that thing. So kind of the fun thing about this for me, like what I'm kind of hoping we get is that people get to know us, and it's happened to me. that people come up and say, hey, you guys are the, you're the STS guys, or hey, it's Andy. If they call you Andy, I'm sorry for whatever things they might say that I did.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay. But yeah, we are at this point. You guys are a part of ushering in the best bike that we've ever made. So how does that make you guys feel that all of the development that we went through, and now we're at a point where we can confidently say Crusader's the best bike we've ever made.
Yeah.
And you guys are a big part of that.
Well, it's kind of like when you guys came into the campground here, the trailer was all set up and ready. All the hard work was done. You got to just reap the benefits. And I kind of, I feel the same way about STS. You guys have done the hard work. The people that came before us developed some pretty awesome bikes. And, I just get to come in after it's all set up.
We got to tell us. Okay. So what Greg is doing right now is that we went in town and we had dinner, and we had no reception in there. We were supposed to meet them out.
They told me, hey, call me. I'll help you set up. I had to have my neighbor, who I don't even know, help me park this trailer.
Oh my God.
Thanks, guys.
So we were eating, and then Andy looks down at his watch. He's like, your dad's probably here.
Seriously, the most important thing we need to do is entertain ourselves. So I appreciate that. Well, anyway, the fun that we have. So yeah, if you buy an STS bike, you get to join this crazy bunch of people. So
if you buy an STS bike, I might even set up a camper for you.